Hola muchachos, welcome to the VIZIO. So today, we are going to be talking about how to build up a back that is so sinister, it looks like the face of a demon. Today, we are going to learn how to become like the infamous So muchachos, you should already know this about me, but I love anime. And I'm a fan of one in particular called Baki the Grappler. Now this is a show all about the martial arts and hyper masculinity, and it revolves around a young muchacho named Baki and his quest to become the strongest and eventually defeat his father, Yujiro. Now in the entire anime, Yujiro was a character that definitely stood above the rest, and this is because he was ruthless. He knew how to respect his muchachas. And he was exceptional at giving relationship advice.
伝えることがある。貴様が色と戯れる日々に、禁欲の果てにたどり着く境地など、たかが知れたもの。強くなりたくは食らえ。朝も昼も夜もなく食らえ。食前食後にその肉を食らえ。あくまで食らえ。飽き果てるまで食らえ。食らって食らって食らい尽くせ。バカな。
But even with all these amazing qualities, he was most known for being the strongest creature on earth, as well as possessing the demon back. And when I first saw it, I knew I had to have it. But there was a problem, because usually when you see a back like that, you think bodybuilder. But strangely enough, Yujiro did not believe in weightlifting. Therefore, if we want to be like him, we must train like him and develop our demon backs using just our own body weights and these. So, one of the things that made Yujiro's back look so freaking impressive was the fact that all of his muscle fibers were highly developed. Therefore, to achieve a similar look, we need to hit our back from all the angles. And first, we are going to focus on whip. Now, to get a nice sexy V taper that's going to motivate the muchachas to want to rape ya, we are going to need to focus on a muscle called the latissimus dorsi. And this can easily be activated by doing an exercise called pull-ups. Now, sure, we all know about pull-ups, right? But check it out. Yujiro was supposed to be the strongest creature on earth, and if you're anything like him, that might be way too easy for you. And if that's the case, you can choose to do a harder variation called the L pull-up. But I do have to stress though, even though pull-ups and all their variations are pretty good for developing that wide back, if you want to take things to a whole nother level, you're going to need some isolation. Now, in order for us to make our backs really pop, we are going to need to take our arms and especially our biceps out of the equation. And a great exercise for this is something called the straight arm pull down. But remember muchachos, Yujiro doesn't lift weights. Therefore, we need to replicate the same motion using just our body weights. And this can be accomplished by doing an exercise called the tuck lever raise. But I also understand that most of us watching this are mere mortals, and if you're not strong enough to do that, you can make this easier by starting with your feet on the ground, jumping up, and then slowly lowering yourself down to do a regression called the assisted tuck lever raise. So muchachos, with those two exercises and their variations, we pretty much have back width out of the way. But another thing that made Yujiro's back really stand out was the fact that it was stupid thick. Now, for us to achieve that thick back look, we are going to need to focus on all the muscles in our upper back. And this can easily be achieved by doing some arc rows for the hose. Now I love this exercise because it really destroys the upper back and it's very similar to a regular ring row, except we're going to be pulling the rings towards our hips. Plus, doing that movement will help you build up the strength to later down the line advance to a harder variation of the ring row that will have you defying gravity, called the tuck lever row. So at this point, our backs are probably going to be feeling super juicy. But again, if you want to take things to another level, you're going to need some isolation. And very similar to the lats, we can accomplish this by doing some straight arm pulls with an exercise called the reverse ring fly. We now got width and thickness out the way, but there was one other thing that made Yujiro's back really pop. Now this is absolutely crazy. I don't even think it is possible in real life, but Yujiro was so goddamn jacked that he literally had a six-pack on his back. Now, even though we can all agree that that is freaking ridiculous, you can still build up your lower backs by focusing on a muscle called your spinal erectors. And luckily, this can easily be hit by doing an exercise called Supermans. So you see, muchachos, it is actually possible for you to build up a back just like Yujiro without a gym and with very minimal equipment. But since this is VIZIO, I give you guys a lot of exercises and a lot of progressions. I'm going to give you guys 2 routines. So the first one is a lot easier, and this one is called the baby got back routine. And eventually, you should get strong enough to graduate to the Yujiro demon back routine. So muchachos, give these workouts a go. Leave a comment below, and I'll see y'all in the next VIZIO.